You're on TV? Well, internet, really.
YouTube.
YouTube.
You're YouTube famous.
You are now? Oh, he's in your head. Okay, he flew off. Hey, pal. You want to talk about Prancer with us? We just watched Prancer in 1989. And guess what? My first time seeing it.
Yup. Forrest has never seen it.
So take the lead.
Okay, so Prancer, Sam Elliott's in it, and he's a disgruntled farmer, as
Shocking.
he normally is in, whatever. Not doing so great on the farm. They're in some financial trouble.
His daughter's got to go live with her aunt.
And she's very upset about this. She's walking through the woods.
Well, give a brief synopsis of the plot.
Okay. Little girl finds an injured Prancer, nurses him back to health.
That's pretty much it.
And there's a lot of walking in the snow.
Oh, the first half of the movie is nothing but walking.
If anybody knows me, they know scary don't do winter. And yeah, I live in Pennsylvania. And yeah, it gets cold and it snows here. I don't even know why I live here anymore. But, yeah.
Yeah, there were scenes in this movie because she does do a lot of walking, where even my feet started getting cold.
Yeah. This movie just makes you cold.
It also makes you bored.
Yeah.
This movie's an hour and 40 some odd minutes.
Everybody likes my head tonight.
And the first half of the movie is just her walking around. The second half of the movie is her trying to hide the reindeer from Sam Elliott.
Pretty much. And
that's it.
Yeah. So
I don't know why you wanted me to watch this movie.
Because you've never seen it, and Sam Elliott, and there's going to be plenty of movies that are terrible.
This is a movie you watch as a kid, isn't it? Like a lot.
Every year.
Yeah. That's why she wanted me to see it. It's Sam Elliott.
Yeah, it is Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott. As I said during the movie, I'm pretty sure they didn't want Sam Elliott in the movie. They just paid for his mustache. He just happened to be there. Cloris Leachman's in this.
Yes. And Abe Vigoda.
Needed. Abe Vigoda's in this. Not needed because I think Abe Vigoda had maybe 5 minutes of screen time.
Less than 10 minutes, absolutely.
Cloris Leachman had about 10.
Yeah. And I want to know her story. I want to know.
She's like the town hoarder. The kid needs money to buy the reindeer food. So she goes to Cloris Leachman and says, hey, give me a couple bucks. I'll clean one of the rooms in your house. That's it.
Yep. And the room, that kid is not a slacker, though.
No, but this movie, there's no real pace to this movie other than slow.
Yeah, and I told you.
Here's all these characters.
Hold up. Before you started, I did tell you that it was slow.
It's extremely slow.
I did.
Johnny Galecki shows up in it.
Yep.
This is the same year he did National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and I'm going to tell you, one, this movie had to have been filmed first, and two, I think it sat on the shelf for a while, because you could look at him in this, and then look at him in Christmas Vacation.
He looks so much older.
There's like a 2-year gap there.
Yeah.
There's like from 11-year-old to a 13-year-old.
Yep.
And I don't know her name, but the girl from
Jurassic Park's in it. She's her best friend.
And Jurassic Park was 92
or 93.
93. And what a difference 3 to 4 years makes, because she went from being a little kid to being a teenager.
Yep.
Sam Elliott is Sam Elliott. He's Sam Elliott.
I will say, though, as a kid, he scared
darker hair in this. That's the only difference.
He scared the crap out of me as a kid in this movie. I'm like, man, I would never want to cross this dude. And then as I got older, I was like, oh, that's Sam Elliott. Okay.
And Cloris Leachman, I don't mean to be disrespectful. Did she ever look young?
I said that.
We said that when we watched Young Frankenstein, because that was her in that,
too. Yeah, that's right, we did. And that was filmed way before
this 70s.
Movie. Yeah.
And Abe Vigoda's in this, and Abe Vigoda, for those who don't know, the fish.
Eyebrows!
He died at the age of 95 in, I want to say 2014. He looked the same damn age in this movie.
Yeah.
He's another one of the guys.
He's looked the same
None
age
of these
forever.
characters, these actors, ever looked young.
No.
It's and
Yeah.
this movie's just. I'm sorry, you watch it every year. This movie's just boring.
I know.
It was her walking through the snow, and then you find out they take the bus
But then she doesn't take the bus because
she wants to walk.
No. She wanted to go feed Prancer.
Yeah, and how'd she get there? She walked.
Walked across the lake.
We had another walking scene. They have a bus to get to school, yet the first 30 minutes of this movie is her every
Walking.
day.
And then when they do the shot over the whole town, did you see how far that was from the little town to, even though it was a model, And also, let's talk about the few mistakes in the movie, too.
Well, get back on the model to the...
But that was really far!
It is.
It was really far.
And she's supposed to be like 11 or
no,
9?
Younger than that.
Something like that.
I'd say like 8, maybe. And also, singing is not this kid's strong point.
No, it's strong. It's just not good. But yeah, the first half of this movie, every time it's like, oh, there's something in the woods, something moving. It's a person dressed all in black.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's supposed to be the reindeer or she's just like using her imagination. But it's a person all in black.
Yeah, but then also there was like legit, you saw the person in jeans.
Saw the person in jeans when she was crossing the lake to get to like...
Yeah.
I don't know, what their storage?
The storage shed or whatever.
Storage shed. There's a person in the background, I guess for safety reasons, because she was walking a frozen lake. When they were sledding, there was a person behind them, even though there's not supposed to be anyone there.
Yeah.
But then you got to remember, it's like the majority of those scenes, it was her and the girl from Jurassic Park. So yeah, you had to have safety close by. I get that. Just they were on screen.
A little too close.
Too close.
But maybe that's what insurance would allow or something.
Yeah.
Lord knows what the stipulations were.
I don't know. I want to see the insurance on Sam Elliott's mustache, though.
But yeah, it's a slow movie. But like I said, I wanted you to see it.
She has a brother.
Oh, he's
which
a
through
jerk.
half the movie I thought was a sister.
He's a jerk.
Not needed in the movie.
No, but he helps her in the end.
Not really.
Well, he helps her try to break Prancer out.
Helps her, and then in the end, the big finale, when they set Prancer free,
They leave her
nah,
brother
you stay
behind.
here.
Nah.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
There's the mother died.
Previously.
Flip a coin, car accident or cancer, because it's a
They don't
family
tell
movie.
you.
It's one of those.
It's one of those like.
The whole reason she believes that it's Prancer is because she still believes in Santa Claus. She believes in God. She believes in heaven because her mother died. And if she doesn't believe in that, then her mother's just poof. That's the big fight with the other 8-year-old. Yes, 8-year-olds had a fight about
Honestly
after
though,
death.
that's if that's what the kid believes, and then her best friend goes and
Who
says
she
that,
says
knowing
isn't her friend 2 or 3 times throughout this movie.
that's how. Hold on, you don't know how like 8-year-old girls work.
No, I don't.
I was an 8-year-old girl once, and that's
Not
how it
having
works.
an 8-year-old girl, never being an 8-year-old girl. No, I don't know how they work.
Technically, you will have an 8-year-old girl.
No, I won't. Nah.
Yeah. The duck.
Got news for you. After this, we're breaking up. Yeah. Yeah. Because of Prancer. This killed our relationship.
All Prancer's fault.
You better hurt Kurt Russell as Santa Claus can fix this relationship. Yeah, we're doing the Christmas Chronicles.
Yes.
It's Kurt Russell. He can fix everything.
I'm excited for the second one.
It's Kurt Russell. Come on.
Kurt
He's
Russell.
in one of the greatest horror movies of all time.
So anyway, Prancer.
Why couldn't that have been a Christmas movie? It takes place when it's snowing. Of course, they're in Antarctica. Prancer, 1989. I don't know the budget on this, but it made $18 million.
That's a lot for a slow movie.
I did see 60-some-odd% on Rotten Tomatoes. If you follow Rotten Tomatoes, I don't really follow them. I don't really have any facts about this because this was your thing.
I don't really have any facts about it other than
I looked up the cast. Cloris Leachman, obviously Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
It was weird seeing Abe Vigoda in a movie like this.
Abe Vigoda.
It's like Abe Vigoda in a small town in Michigan. It's like, You're the fish, dude. You should be in some Italian movie somewhere.
Well, he also played a small part in Look Who's Talking. He was the grandfather.
That's true. But that was John Travolta in that, too. So, Italian.
Yeah.
What did I say? An hour and 42 minutes?
Yeah.
And you feel it.
Yeah. But I did warn him, it's slow. I did.
The first half of this movie, we're not exaggerating.
Just walking in the snow, in the woods, like...
Not only that, walking... The second scene is her at the pageant, and then the third scene is her walking through this slush-covered town in rain boots, dressed as an angel, and it's that...
Coming home from school!
And it's that muddy slush, and you're just like... Oh, is this a horror movie? Or is this kid's walking down these streets alone? Is she gonna get abducted? Like, it had that feel to it.
Yeah, doesn't it? But back then, things were a little bit different. Even when you and I were growing up, things were a whole lot different than they are today.
And the first time you see Sam Elliott, he's basically just ignoring his daughter.
Yeah.
And, like I said, I didn't even know the son was a son. I thought it was a little girl. Roommates. This is a boring movie.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm going to have to watch it next year, aren't I?
No. I won't make you.
One and done?
Yeah.
All right, one and done. Let's get to some Kurt Russell Christmas movies, and then let's get to some horror Christmas movies.
So, we're turning the tables here. I have a question for you, Forrest.
Oh, God.
So, Forrest.
Yeah?
Have you ever seen Prancer?
Sober.
Oh, yeah!
Yeah, I saw it sober.
Alright, guys. I guess
what was
this
the crap
is
with the apples in the movie?
It was an apple orchard. And the crop was not doing so great. That's what it was.
In the middle of winter? No kidding.
Well, yeah, but...
You, want to skip this movie, you go right ahead and skip this movie.
I mean, like I said, it was one of those things back in the day. My aunt brought it home on VHS. She said, hey, let's watch this. And we did. And then we kind of just made it our thing every year. I'd watch it with my grandma. And it kind of like, it's got a little bit of sentimental value to me. Okay, and I appreciate that you watched it. Thank you.
Of course, yes.
So, I mean, it meant a lot to me.
I was only on the phone for about 3 minutes when we were watching it, too. Yeah.
A little bit more than that.
Mm-hmm.
But still, like I said, I did warn you that it was slow.
Very slow.
But like I said, Sam Elliott, and it means something to me. So
yes.
I appreciate that.
There was also, supposed to be what I'm calling a quick shot in between these two movies. A food and energy drink. We were supposed to have a video. Work wouldn't let me put it up there because I did it at work. So we're going to have to take two of that here. And I'm going to have to do it because I don't want you doing it. And
yeah, I'm probably going to
sorry, Jay, by the way. If he's this, because he's the one who was the cameraman and he took it very, very seriously. He's behind the camera. Oh my God. Because the speaker kept going off. He was doing all this.
Oh my God.
He was getting very, very into it. So sorry, Jay, if you see this one.
I'm going to have to give him some crap about that.
We'll,
I'm going to have to. I want to go see him.
But we'll do that. It's a quick shot. It was only like a 2-minute video of me trying this energy drink, which we'll do.
As soon as the gross candy canes come, all of them. We've got...
we're waiting on 2 or 3 more.
Try 4 or 5.
4 or 5 more. 6 or 7. Who knows?
We
got crap in the next room that we still got to get to. We got movies here. We're talking more about the stuff we're going to get to than this movie. And you know what? That's okay, because at least we're not walking through the snow for 30 minutes of this movie.
Is it wrong that I'm tired thinking about it all?
My feet are still cold. My feet are still cold. That's Sam Elliott's mustache. Yeah.
Alright, I'm totally lying. Prancer just, completely impales her with his antlers and leaves her for dead in the forest.
That's not true. Sam Elliott killed it 10 minutes in.
with the gun in his mustache. He just pulls
He
it
pulled
out.
it out of his mustache. He did. It was weird. He had a gun in the back of his truck. He had a gun under his bed. He had a gun in his kitchen. It's Sam Elliott, so...
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I know, it was a thumbs down for you, but...
They had venison for Christmas. That's what the gift was.
Venison chili is so good! I'm not
I could see Sam Elliott making venison chili. Well, he helped. His mustache did all the work.
I'll make venison chili if you'll eat it.
Sure. Now we're talking about that. Awesome. We'll review it for you guys. Prancer, 89. Slow. For little kids, maybe?
Yeah. Duck enjoys it. Duck
For like
does enjoy
real
it.
little kids, if they want to see like a reindeer on screen a lot, and a kid helping a reindeer, sure. That's about it. Did you know there's a sequel to this?
What?
Made 12 years later. Came out in 2001 called Prancer Returns.
Is Sam Elliott in it?
No one's in it.
Oh. Oh, is it kind of like the sequel?
Direct to video.
Is it like the sequel to A Christmas Story? Because I did watch that and it was terrible.
I don't know. I just know in looking at what little facts I could about this that there was a sequel 12 years later called Prancer Returns, and the budget for that was $4 million, and it went direct to video.
Oh, wait, I'm lying. It's a prequel to A Christmas Story, and I found out about it when I went to the Christmas Story house in Ohio.
I have no idea.
And I didn't even know about it until I went to the house and they talked about it, and they also said how terrible it was. It's terrible. Don't watch it. I don't recommend it.
I get the feeling that's going to be on a list soon then, too.
No, I will not sit through that again.
I didn't say sober.
I like the way you think, Forrest.
So, yes, I've seen Prancer. Okay, I'm done. How about you?
Yep.
All right, Prancer, 1989. Thumbs up, like, subscribe,
All that jazz.
all that jazz. I'm sorry, this movie just took the life out of us and gave it to friggin' Prancer. And Sam Elliott's mustache, I gave it to both of them.
Sam Elliott being angry. An angry farmer.
Again.
Yeah. Driving a beat-up old Ford. It's a Ford, not a Chevy.
We watched The Ranch a lot. We did.
Yes.
Like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Like I said, we got Christmas movies, food, other weird stuff coming up right now. Just want to watch something else just so I can get a little life back in me. You good? I'm good. Talk
Bye,
to you later.
guys.